came up a little too fast on that last pull. So slowly, I'm stretching that out. I'm getting rid of weight, I'm giving it volume. I'm also giving it a lower center of gravity. You don't want a picture with a high shoulder and a narrow base. A low center of gravity will allow you to pour it. If you just try one of those, you'll see that. Our little guy does better. Yeah. So, I'm getting close. You notice I haven't been slopping water all over this? Nice. A little on the soft side too.
I like it, it's bodacious.
And I'm all about the curves, so.
Hence why your forms look like people.
Yeah.
Next to curves. Needs to be sexy.
Okay, I could get more anal about the outside, but I won't. Can somebody reach into my cabinet and get me one of those brushes, the larger black fluffy ones?
The foam ones?
The blue handle.
Like those moth ones.
Yeah, those big ones. Yeah.
Like, I picked up those once I'm sure it's on something.
Yeah.
They just hold it.
Yeah.
It doesn't drip.
A little bit loading it on. Thanks. So, what I'm going to do is cut my losses here and make the spout now. Okay, so I've stopped the wheel. I haven't taken this off the wheel head yet, okay? If you really want to have, this is the only chance you're going to have this piece stuck down and be able to work on it, okay? So it's rigid there. You can work against it. So what I do is I sort of set up a spot that I want the picture to spout to inhabit. And I think it's, you don't want to make a little Carney bird beat. It's going to be competing, dueling YouTube videos. So this is the part that students have trouble with. If you haven't got a nice firm top lip that's slip free, that's where it will crack and split on you. So if you leave it thick, you can start to pull up on an area. Now all I'm doing, it's a little bit like pulling handles, only I'm just using my thumb and my forefinger. I'm not adding a lot of water. Just see how I'm bringing it up? You see how I couldn't do this if it was just sitting on a table? There's lots of ways to make spouts. But I'm showing you a way that is quicker and easier and works right on the wheel and will give you something reasonably generous. You notice I'm not worrying about that edge too much right away. I'm more trying to get the clay pulled up. Okay, then I turn it to its side, and these brushes come in really handy though. Now, sorry, I'll go in and I'll smooth some of that stuff out so that I don't have to do that later. Try not to muck things too much. Then, this is the part where you need to add a little bit more water. I usually use my thumb and my forefinger and put them sort of on the side to make cheeks. Then I saw on one corner, saw on another corner. Do that a little bit to get the spout going. And then you can just work that spout. And don't be afraid to work that spout.
That's gonna be a new thing. You work that
Work
spout.
that spout. Okay? All right, now, everybody's going to want to get in there and muck around. Best thing to do is to not, am I getting you wet? I'm sorry.
She looks all pretty today and you're just splashing mud all over.
I really do find that just, this brush will really help tidy up a lot of that stuff. And then the last thing I usually do is I look at it straight on, and I want to make sure that it's reasonably symmetrical. And I grab it by the cheeks and I push back. Okay? And that does a couple of things. It brings it back into line. You'll also notice that the spout comes off the top. Next week I'm going to be talking about some of your pictures where the top's flat and then the picture spout kind of falls off of it. This gives it something lively. Also, what do the cheeks do?
Defines the spout a little
It
better.
kind of like gets the water to like.
Yeah, it channels it. It's like a good eaves trough, right? It's not going to spill over. If I just had a big, wide thing there, it
Be
would
like
flow out. Yeah. All right? So you notice I haven't trimmed the bottom because I was really going to be reefing on this thing. Now I'll go in and do that. It's supposed to come out nicely. Watch
It doesn't want to.
it. Mucky, mucky.
Good to know I'm not the only one with issues doing that part.
I hate doing that part so much. I'd rather just leave it and trim it.
Well, it's the amount of water I use. I don't use a lot of water. You notice I keep cleaning up the wheel head and everything while I'm working too. You keep tidy as you go along, and then you won't have to clean up a big mess at the end. And you won't ever have to wash these bats. I don't wash bats. I just wipe the top now, and I scrape the bottom a bit. Okay? So, there's a picture for you. And it's okay, but it could be lighter.